Well, that was a interesting start to the game now, wasn't it? Hello there, fellow changelings of the Changling Army. On the Gaming Changing All Storm. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Last episode, we got introduced to our main person here. Here, Sora. And as you already can tell, we got ourselves a little bit of some levels here and there. We got introduced to who he is. Let me try that again. We got introduced to Sora here, as well as some other main characters such as Donald, Goofy, Riku, and Kairi. We build ourselves a raft, only to pretty much have our plans be stopped by some mysterious storm. Fight Darkseid twice. And now we're here in Transverse Town. Now this chest, I've never been able to figure this how to open that. This right here is a Trinity Mark. We'll be talking a little bit more about that later, yeah? Putting over there was specially created, even if it's not one out. If you look back, so you probably need magic to put them all out. So that's probably the secret right there. And here's the little puffball himself. That's a Moogle. Seeing all of this town would take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. If you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. And I hope we got our mail thing here. Send 10 postcards to win something. We can't go in there yet because we need lightning. I mean, how's our money? Wait, where do I see money? I don't see where I see the... Oh. Looks like I didn't get any money. Now that will come into play a little later, and that's how you can actually get probably the best weapon in the game, the Dream Sword. And here's the accessory shop. And that's a green thing with, you know, how can I... Oh, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. Do I have a long face, Sora? You lost or something? No, well, maybe... Where are we? Huh? Transverse Town. Oh, Gramps, is this really another word? Don't call me Gramps, the name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Here's the way to start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it's... If I want in trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. Anyway, this is basically an accessory shop. Oh, and don't mind the timer thing there. That's just there to tell you how long you've actually played this. Traces of fire. Now that will come into play a little later, as well as this. Also, don't mind me while I open up this chest. Get a mithril side. That is a material thing. You have to go in here, go to the items, an item shop, which we can't go to yet. Now, from what I've know is that you have to go into a specific sequence. What I mean by specific sequence... Oh, and there's this... thing here, which apparently I've heard you can unlock. And there is a manga for this. And that there is an emblem, Heartless. The soldier. The reason why I say that is because you may notice that there was an emblem on him. That comes into play in the first of 2 DS games. No, come on. I know we can get on that. Oh, there's one of our postcards. They do the exact same thing of this in the... Oh! Wow, this is, surprising. Now, as you can see, we now have money. That's the yellow orbs you see there. Oh, by the way, one thing I still have to make mention of is, now that you've done that sequence, Heartless will appear. Now we're just going... Oh! That it? And we get a carded. We won't go to the item store yet. Not yet, at least. Also, there's gonna be an enemy in here which, I will make mention of this right away. Could, in a sense, give you probably the best Keyblade for critical attacks. I won't spoil what it is unless you've actually played the game yourself and, well, one of those people who have 100% of this game. There is a Diono that you do get in the game. In fact, as far as I know, all games, as far as I know. Now, I could never understand how I activate the sequence. Because what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to go through a specific sequence in this game. Let's go into the alleyway. There's one. That's one of the sequences that you have to go through. There is an item back there. However, we won't get to it just yet. And as far as I know, out of all the games that are in the Kingdom Hearts series, only one has a New Game Plus. I guess you could, if you want to call it a New Game Plus. Don't think I can get on top of those. At least not yet. No, I can. Also, it has been quite a while since I played this game. Probably out of all the games that I played of the Kingdom Hearts series, one that I know of right off I can pretty well tell you a good bit about is 2. That's one of the games that I actually know of, and Sui. Now granted, it's been a while since I played Sui, so, and I am playing the PC version. Within time, mind you. I got a few other things I have to deal with. Oh, and this will come into play a little later as well. Also, this right here. Not in the second game. And this may seem familiar to you, to people who've actually watched the movie. I have actually watched the movie myself. And there was even a series that was based around it too, that I have watched. Like, if you don't actually know what this is already. Go into the piano room, and there you go. The 99 puppies were lost amidst the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various words. That's right. This is 101 Dalmatians. Which I've actually watched. I've actually watched that movie myself. And there was even a series that was based around it as well. It was out, I think it was 101 or 100. The sequel was 102 Dalmatians, which I've never seen. As far as I know, I've never seen the. And I do know the villain there was Cooler the Bill, who basically is the epitome of first, basically anything to do with fur. In a sense, basically what they wanted to do was pretty much skin the entirety of the 101 puppies. Yeah, I'm saying this on a Disney game, mind you, on a Disney game. It is the thing. This thing actually, and people may already know this from, what some call me Johnny's review of this series, is that this entirety of series was actually based, was the result of, I think it's, yep, this one. And we will come into those rooms a little later. Okay. Do I go in here? Nope. It's a certain sequence that you have to go through. That I know of. Oh! Looks like I'm leveled up. Oh, there's the next sequence. Now, I know that you're supposed to go for a specific sequence. Oh, and if you're looking to level up, if possible, go into the this is basically the gizmo shop. Now, they will come into play a little later once you have lightning. Because there is some stuff, you do have to do this in order to, well, fully complete Traverse Town. As well, around the end of the game, you also unlock the super bosses. As well as also unlock something known as the Platinum Cup. Now, I'll get into what that is a little later into the game itself. Now, if you really wanted to, you could basically just buff yourself right out with the codes, but I'm not doing that. Also, when I do get around to playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm gonna do is, in a sense, 2 playthroughs. One playthrough is gonna be, well, the initial playthrough of the game. I think I got everything I need to do here, and if so, then what should happen is that I go back and I should fight Leon. Doesn't look like anything's spawning. So it should be Now, you do get 2 different endings when you fight Leon. Basically, Leon is actually somewhat of a pushover. Now, it probably is going to be kind of a pushover now, since, well, what level am I at right now? Level 8. And my strength is at a 14. So, but keep in mind, he is... I think you get something if you do manage to beat him. Apparently not. I might have to look up the sequence. Either I can guess it, but by pure chance. Alright, well, I might have Alright, let's see what you got. We do Dark Diamond, slightly. Well, sure. I'll take another Protect Wing. Get my defense up there. And do a quick save.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
There we go.
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
And there he is. That's basically his gimmick.
No way. I can lose.
And you get a 60 out of it.
Now you're gonna...
There's two. The other cutscene is basically being is that essentially he'll pass out anyway, but
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
and that there, if you don't know who that is Yuffie. As well, Yuffie will also say you went a little too hard on him. And there he is.
I went easy on him.
I want to make mention of this right away. Who in their right mind wears pants like those? Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is something that I wonder, and I don't even know why I'm even saying this, but those pants actually do legitimately look as if you're wearing underwear. They actually legitimately do look like you're just wearing underwear, not actual pants. I've actually seen men wear those. Men, no.
Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Either way, yeah. I actually have a replica Keyblade. I don't know what happened to the chain. To act like the key chain itself, but I actually do have a replica.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky. I'm not scared.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
Oh, hello, Eris.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
That now, if you actually did legitimately let yourself actually get knocked about with Leon's fireball, if you actually allow that to happen, this hallucination would make much sense.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
Yep.
That's Leon.
Now, I'll make mention of this right away. If I ever do legitimately play Final Fantasy VIII, I will put a jump scare warning at around the end of the game. There is a jump scare warning to that because, well, people would have already known Final Fantasy VIII anyway, but it's actually around the end of the game where you get a lot of berries, just things happening, and then at the end of it, pretty much a screamer flash, and you see Leon with a big gaping hole where his face would be.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kyrie!
You know what? I really don't know.
Now, this right here, this comes into play a little later. Can I? No, I can't do it now. 18 Midday Jungle, Bob Mountain.
Ha! Ha! Ah! Ah! Huh! 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 Huh!
I want to attack the clock. That's 12. There is a chest here. 4. That's 6. And there it is. Do that, and you get a mistful. So I'm gonna go check on something real quick. Excuse me just a minute, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I need to get my lunch. Now then.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
I know what he says. It doesn't really matter either way. And now we get Emblem Heartless. Oh! And now we've learned Scan. If you know what Libra is from the Final Fantasy series, that basically shows you the health gauge. As you can see, in other games, this is learned at specific intervals, and it's very, very useful. Unless you're like one of those people who don't want it on. Also in the other games as well, they also told you how much was left in terms of experience. Also, since I do have a double experience code on, I am getting twice as much experience from them. Now, in terms of this one, essentially you need to make your way to the third district.
Come on!
Got another protect chain. Nice.
Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them! Goofy!
Okay.
And say hello. Oh, not yet. But now you, as you can see, you now have a couple of things in the top corner there. That's basically Donald and Goofy, and pretty much for the most part, they're somewhat useless. Now, in the original, this was not there. Very simply put, this is a multi-tier boss fight.
Come on!
You may have noticed also is that the health bar is a different color. Anyway, the body's the main thing. That means it has more than one.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Basically, the best way to say it, just whack it. You can whack the body parts if you want to help you, but for experience and, well, getting some health. But the main body is, of course, the spinning top. However, be careful. It can stomp.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Yes, but ones on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
You probably already know who they are. If you watch the movies. Except for one. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. And I don't know if that actually is a Disney movie or not. If it isn't, alright, it is, but... Oh, another thing also I should make mention of is there are new enemies in this game as well. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get them, legitimately. Now, I don't know if you get that from not beating Leon. I don't know. And now we have fire. Oh, speaking of which, hang on just a minute. There we go. And now we have the journal. Journal is basically, as you can see, what you have. As well, you have to get your characters. Got Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Minnie, Daisy. And of course you got your... Yeah, like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I always get like those three mixed up in terms of who they are. Got Yuffie, Eris, Sid, Titus, Selfie, Waka, and of course the Moogle. You got the characters too, which yeah. I have actually read. Well, I've not actually read, but I have actually heard, like, the actual story of each of these movies. Keep in mind, however, is I am not going to tell you what the actual story is, for obvious reasons. And you're going to get your heart list: the Shadow, the Soldier, and of course you got your thing, the Dark Side, and the Guard Armor. Get the status you can see for each one. As well, keep in mind, Donald is more of a mage, and Goof is more the defensive, so... You got to customize, you can do... let's see, balanced... Offensive... Regular attacks, special attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna put those there. Yeah, that should be good. And let's see, I can... There we go, I can put all of those on. As well, I'm not too concerned about putting anything really on them. So now that's out of the way. Also, here's the Trinity Mark. Each of these Trinity Marks will be things starting at yellow, starting at blue, ending with white. Keep in mind, however, is you get white with roughly around the end of the game. And a nice little trophy for it too. So, let's go ahead and use the first Trinity Mark. By doing that, we're brought up here. What do we get? A postcard. And that one's the second of 10. We get a Mithril Sword. Now I'm going to go immediately over into the accessory shop.
Fire!
And there we go. And that will open up the synthesis shop. We can't do anything with that as of yet. Wait, is it gonna say anything different? Things have disappeared from the top, and then you keep hearing. Okay, so there's nothing from you. Now I do know there's something here on the item shop if I can get it. I think there's a postcard here. Anyway, you guys anything? And here you can actually get, well, now I have already got the, there is an achievement for getting, all the weapons for each character. Which does include, getting things for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. And I have 750. Hiding magic power. Go ahead and get that. And I'm going to get rid of the cottage, which I'm not really going to be needing that. Elixir, high potions. And now that I'm there, let's go ahead and yeah, I'm certain there's something on there. I know that there was a postcard there. Also at the same time, I'm also going to go here and go to the first district. Oh, I'm also going to go into the hotel because there's possibly going to be something that I may have missed. It was, I believe, room 3. The wed room. Pretty stone. Green room, and I should be able to... Yep, there we go. Oh, it was an elixir. I thought it was the, I legitimately thought it was the puppies. Hang on. Yep, got it. That's a mega potion. Oh, Leon! What are you doing here? About here. Okay, I've never seen that interaction. I didn't know he was there. Anyway, what I'm actually doing here is I'm actually going back to the third district. Because you may not have seen it, but there was a door. There. That door has a symbol on it. What do?
See ya!
Fire. And we get the mystical house. We're not going to the mystical house just yet. The reason being is, well, we have no reason to go there as of yet. There we go, got a camping site. Also, at the same time, we can't do anything else here as of yet until we get lightning. Or thunder. But for the most part, we're done here. Yeah, we're pretty much done in this area for now. As well, you can also see that there are various Trinity things as well. In this case, we have Trinity Jump. Nope. Go ahead and do this one. And we get even more money! And now... yeah, that's gonna skip this. This is basically just meaning that talking about this. You also go to the gummy garage if you really want to, but... let's see, we're gonna go down this one. No more drive. Now, the missing thing there, that's not in the original, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it. Power level. It's pretty well makeshift Star Fox. If you played Star Fox, then you pretty well know how to do here. Keep in mind, however, is that yes, the game does get very hard here, and you do get warp drives. I'll at least throw up one of the missions, but no guarantee that I'll actually throw them all off, or heck, even do them. And we still be coming up on our first road. Not yet. Keep in mind to make it a lot easier in the 2. And yes, I am gonna be showing off the special boss fight. Keep in mind is that yes, I will be having it, if possible, on half speed. There'll be a reason for that. Now this here, we can't do anything with that as of yet. Same with this green one here. This you need Blizzard for, which we won't be getting for a while yet. Let's see. Oh, there's a Trinity Jump here. And we've managed to find some Dalmatians. Now there'll be a new thing popping up here. So pretty much showing you where exactly each of the Dalmatians are. And in terms of that, we pretty much just finished up the them in the Olympic Coliseum. You do get a nice little trophy for it as well, if you manage to find all of them. And oh, another mythical sword. A mega potion. And this is where we're going to end the second episode. So pretty much in this episode, I pretty well did Transverse Town with the first part of it. We will be returning to it at a later date. Well, once I get Sunder. Once it gets Sunder, then we'll finish our Transverse Town. And then, after that, we'll probably explore the other worlds. And maybe finish them off as well. So until then, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.